Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome for those of you who are new. So today I am going to be doing how I do my nails, and I've been doing them now for maybe 8 years, and it has saved me so much money from having to go to the nail salon. And if I ever get a chip or one of the nails comes off or what have you, I can easily just fix it at home, and I have the nail polish color that matches and don't have to wait until I can get myself to a salon days later. So this has saved me a ton of money. It keeps my nails looking great all the time. And I typically have thinner nails, and I use the gel, shellac, whichever you prefer to call it, and it really helps strengthen my nails underneath it because it does not wear on your nails as much as like acrylics would, and it's not as harsh on them. So I find that this is the best way for me to grow out my nails as well as keep them nice and polished. So let's jump into the video. So I will first go through all of the items that I use to do my nails. I will have to look up what brand this is, but this is a UV light. That's what cures the nail polish. And to start with my nails, I use cuticle clippers to clean up any of the edges. I use a buffing block to help file down any ridges in the nail, and then just a standard nail file to make the shape I want. The top coat I use is by C&D. This is a shellac top coat. By the same brand, I use their base coat. And for nail polish today, I am using this Gelish Mini, and it is in the color Jet Set. The first thing I use, which you'll see in the tutorial, is this Bond Aid by OPI, and that helps seal the nail polish to your raw nails. The other thing I use to protect my hands from the UV rays of the machine that cures the nail polish are these UV gloves. And I know they are super stylish, but it protects your hands from the UV rays and prevents wrinkles. So if you don't buy the UV gloves, I recommend that you put some sunscreen on your hands, just because this can be a very sensitive area and you don't want wrinkly hands. After I have shaped my nails to the shape that I want, I take the buffer block and I just run it over the nails. You can see that just roughs them up a little bit, and this surface makes it easier for the nail polish to grab onto, but this does make your nails a little bit weaker since you are shaving away some of the top layer. So if you are trying to grow your nails thicker and stronger, I do not recommend buffing the nail bed before. And I would also like to put the disclaimer out there that I am not a licensed professional. I have just been doing my own nails for the last roughly 8 years, and have gotten good at it that way. So just a disclaimer, I am not a professional. So to help the nail polish stick to our nail bed, I'm putting this around the edges, and I actually end up doing it all over. So starting with the base coat, I always give it a good shake first. And just like regular nail polish, you just want to make sure you apply it as high up as you can go without getting it on your cuticles, covering the full surface. Once the base coat is on, you turn on the UV light and put your hand in here. It goes on for about 90 seconds to cure it. And you also want to make sure that the caps are on all of the nail polishes before you start the UV light, or else it will damage the entire bottle. Next, I am taking the color and giving it a good shake as well. And you just apply this as you normally would with a nail polish. But with the gel, you want to be really careful not to get outside of your nail bed, because it will harden after it cures, and then it will lift if it is not in your nail bed area. And between each layer, you want to make sure that you are curing it in the UV light. This will set the nail polish and allow you to build on top of it for the next layers. I have also learned through many years of practice to always start with super thin layers, and it may seem a little streaky at first or that it doesn't have enough coverage, but if you try to lay it on too thick to give it a full opaque coverage in the beginning, it will end up getting too gloopy and sliding around your finger, and you'll end up with a big bump in your nail. So always apply thin, even coats. And to build up the color, you can always do more layers. Because this color is a lot darker and it's not streaky at all, 2 coats worked out really well for this one. But if the color is a little bit lighter or patchy, 3 coats usually does the trick, and then it's all done. So the last step is to go in with the top coat. And for the top coat, you want this to cure a little bit longer in the under the UV light. So for the base coat and the colors, there's a setting for 90 seconds. And then for the top coat, I use the setting that is 120 seconds. And this just locks it in to make sure that everything is sealed and completely solidified. One of the main reasons I got this kit to do it at home is because, one, it's way too expensive to get your nails done every, 3 to 4 weeks. And it's easy to fix. If one gets chipped, I can just either take all the shellac off of that one nail and completely redo it, or sometimes, depending where it chips, I can just paint another layer and a top coat over it and hide it. But I also love it because it dries instantly. I am notorious for bumping my nails on things. I'm always that person at the salon who has to have them fix it because I bumped it on the dryer or what have you. So the thing I love about the gel nail polish is once you are done painting, it is hard as a rock and ready to go right when you're done sealing it. Well, not right done, when you're done sealing it. You have to cook it under the UV, and then there's one more step. And just to make sure everything is locked in, I also run the top coat around the edge of the nail to help prevent lifts on the corner edges. The last step to finish your nails is taking rubbing alcohol or isopropanol. This is just from, I think this is either from CVS or Walgreens, but you can get it anywhere, Target, some grocery stores have them. And you put it on a cotton pad and then you just saturate it and rub it over all of your nails to get any of the excess tackiness, stickiness off. And then your nails are good to go. They are completely dry. They don't rub off on anything. And that's all. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. This is how I've been doing my nails for years, and it works out really great for me. It does take a while to get used to the shellac polish since it's not as forgiving as regular nail polish on mistakes, but I do really love doing this. And if you have any questions on the process or the items I use, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try to leave whatever I can in the description box about the items. So that is it. I hope you have a good day. Bye, guys.